back to the group and let's get this party started. Turn on my apparati. I always say that every time. All right, you know the drill, everybody. Easy gear, small ring. Hopefully you have your water bottle, your towel, your fan. I got a good workout for you. I'm going to share some of the same things, something that Lillian put up on her Facebook page, which I think was hysterical. So I'll share some of that. So tonight I called this workout 30 seconds of power. Woo! Says a lot. I'm gonna admit to you guys that I stole this workout from a triathlete. I was watching a video. She was getting ready to do her workout. She said, "This is what my workout is for today." So I'm stealing some elements of her workout. So I'll have to write her afterwards. You guys can give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. But everything that you do tonight, except for our warm-up, is going to be 30 seconds in length. All the main portions. So that's not anything of great significance, but it's going to matter what you do in those 30 seconds and how you deal with them. So these kind of efforts are going to help your body in a different way than last week did. Last week we kind of worked on making sure we still had enough energy left for those sprint sets by doing some endurance work beforehand. Tonight, this is going to be a lot about pacing yourself, but also staying within the parameters that I'm going to ask you to hold. 30 seconds isn't tough, but sometimes we think 30 seconds is shorter than it really is. So before we get started, I'll kind of give you a little preview into this thing that was put up on, a couple of people actually put it up. The changing face of cycling, advice from female riders of 1895. This was pretty funny. So this is the advice that these women back in 1895 gave to the world. I'm going to just give you one of them before the workout starts. Don't cultivate a bicycle face. So just let that one sink in. You can tell me what you think your bicycle face is. So obviously they saw a number of bicycle faces riding down the road. So it'd be interesting to actually have kind of like a picture log of what they thought a bicycle face was. The face of suffering as they were going uphill. And think about what the bikes looked like back in that era. Women were wearing skirts. Men were wearing wool, no helmets, carrying tubes around their chests or tires. Bikes weighed a ton. They maybe only had one gear. I think at that point, water bottles were made from steel. Crazy. They were strong back then. So I'll share some more of those as we go through this workout. All right, so we're going to start off tonight kind of a little different than what we normally do. We're going to do 1 minute at 100 cadence. Then we're going to do 1 minute of standing for 10 seconds, sitting for 10 seconds. Then we're going to go back to that 1 minute of high cadence. So I want you to get yourself for the first minute of 100 cadence in your small ring and in a gear that you can hold that cadence. And I want you to just be at 100. So pick a gear that you think. I would probably shift down 3 or 4 gears. 1 minute, 3, 2, 1. Holding on to 100. Just getting the legs spinning out. If you're hitting 105, then you might want to go to an easy, a little harder gear. Get the legs warmed up. Get the lungs start to breathe. The heart pumping. Feel that little burning sensation. That's what we want. We want that lactic acid to start coming to the surface. When I count this down, I want you to go to your big ring and shift to 2 harder gears. Find that big ring, 2 harder gears, standing up. Sitting back down. We're just up and down here. Way different than we're used to. Up. And down. Body's really feeling this. Up. Ten up. 10 down. And down. When I count it down, back to your small ring. 2 easier gears. 3, 2, 1. Back to that 100 cadence. Bring it up. Holding it steady. Nice, relaxed, flat back. Bending those elbows. Legs are light. Using that core. Spinning fast. Again, when I count it down, big ring, 2 harder gears. 3, 2, 1. Big ring, 2 harder gears, standing up. Sitting down. And up. You should have enough resistance with this gear. Down. Up. Down. 1 more high cadence. 3, 2, small ring, 2 easy gears, right back to that 100. You can hit 105 now. Hold it there. Looking for leg speed. And you're getting warmed up. So you should be able to hold this. $20 to go. $10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Easy gear. Let yourself just spin it out easy. Take a drink. All right, finishing that water bottle tonight. All right, so here's how this is going to go. We have 3 sets of 8 by 30-second hard efforts. They're going to be different, each one, with only 15 seconds easy in between. So you're going to do 8, get a nice rest, do 8 again, a nice rest, and 8 again, and a nice rest. Now, each one is going to have a different agenda. Each of these, I want you to do them seated, because I want you to actually require and use different muscles than you would if you were standing. So the first effort is going to be 8 30-second efforts between 100 and 110 cadence. I want you to be somewhere around your small ring and your 19. So for each of these, you're just going to stay in that same gear for the rest period that you do for the effort itself. So there's not a lot of changing around because 15 seconds isn't very long. So the first one, you're in your small ring, 19. So if you're 25 at the top, 23, 21, 19. If you need a little harder gear and you want to work this a little more, I want you to try to get somewhere around the bottom of your zone 4. For this one, you definitely will because of the cadence. So here we go. 30 seconds, 1 of 8, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick that cadence up. If you can get to 110, go for it. If you can hold it at 110, that's awesome. As always, these will go fast, but 30 seconds might feel longer than you think. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. You can bring your cadence down to like 80, 70, whatever works best for you. 3, 2, right back to it. Let's go. You'll start to get into a rhythm. That's what we want. You'll start to know how long 30 seconds actually is. Three, 2, nice and easy. 2 down. As always, consistency here. 3, 2, going for it. 30 seconds. I'm dialing it in right to 110. So if you're following my leg speed, that's where I'm at. Concentrate. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Concentrate only on that cadence. 3, 2, here we go. It's going to be halfway after this one. Really use that core. Get tall so those legs can move. 3, 2, easy. Halfway there. 4 down. 4 to go. 3, 2, here we go. I got to really concentrate on this one so I get the timing right. Steady. 3, 2, nice and easy. 15-second rest. And then right back to it. 3, 2, here we go. I love it when the body just goes right back to that cadence. Motor memory. That's what we're looking for. Three, 2, nice and easy. Four and a half minutes in. 3, 2, let's go. 30 seconds. Get that upper body as relaxed as possible. Your hands should be just draped over those bars. 3, 2, easy. I think we're coming up on our last effort. 3, 2, last one. Come on. That's the saying that Randy says I say all the time. Come on. Almost there. 3, 2, hold the gear. 15 seconds. Finish it off. And you're going to get a nice rest. 3, 2, easy gear. 3 full minutes. So get a good drink. Maybe more than one. Good job on that first set. So let's see what else these ladies of 1895 had to say. Don't boast of your long rides. So I'm sure some of you have been in this situation where you've been somewhere and you're among people that aren't cyclists. This happened to Randy after he came back from the Appalachian Trail. Everybody that he saw, he would tell his stories of the trail. And you could tell some people were like, not so interested, didn't really care. And other people were like, oh man, that's so cool. So I guess that's what these ladies are having to say. Don't refuse assistance up a hill. So when that person wants to come behind you and give you a little push, take it. I have to admit, that's something that happens in the pro peloton regularly. And I can tell you that the times that a teammate has done that to me in a race, they can just see that your leg speed's slowing or you just can't get there. And they come up behind you and they just give you enough of a little push that it gets you right where you want to be. Man, it makes it a whole different experience. So these ladies are right. Somebody's going to give you a little assistance. Don't hesitate to take it. It might totally be worth your time. All right, so this next set of 8 by 30 seconds. You all know me well enough. We're going to move through some different gears and different efforts as we go through this. So if you were hitting somewhere around your bottom of zone 4, that's where we want to go for all of these. This next one, I want you to be in your big ring around your 19, and I want you to hold a solid, no higher than 90 cadence. And I want you to get right into that same zone that you were in for the previous ones. We know that leg speed and cadence, leg speed and gearing kind of coordinate with each other. So if that gear, like I said, is not what you need, and you need to go easier or harder, then make that happen. So shift into our big ring, get down to the 19, which is the same gear that you were just in. We're gonna go 30 seconds at 90, 3, 2, 1. This first one, of course, you might need to make some adjustments. If you're hitting 95, then you need to give yourself a harder gear. If you're hitting 89, that's fine. You'll settle into 90. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Stay in the gear. Just spin the legs or slow the leg speed down. A little harder for this one. 3, 2, here we go. Ramping up the cadence. I found the right gear, and I'm holding that cadence. A little bit more effort. 3, 2, nice and easy. Here we go. 3, 2, right back to it. Light feet here. Don't push the pedals. Three, 2, nice and easy. Woo! Feeling this one in a different way. 3, 2, let's go. Working the cardio, a little power, a little strength. Stick with it. Keep a good mindset. 3, 2, easy. Halfway there. Here we go. 3, 2. If you need a drink, take it. Take it on the easy part. Three, 2, easing it down. Almost there. Stick with me. 3, 2, let's go. Solid. Now the body's getting warmed up. 3, 2, nice and easy. Three, 2, let's go. Two to go. Don't let yourself slouch. Stay tall. Three, 2, one more to go. Woo! Here it is. 3, 2, last one for this set. Stay there. Don't let your cadence drop. 3, 2, stay in the gear. Finish up the set. Three, 2, small ring, easy gear, nice recovery. 3 minutes. Woo! Good job on that one. Take a drink. All right, let's see what the ladies have to say. Now, next they say, don't use bicycle slang. Leave that to the boys. So you got to be a lady, you know. So don't want any of that language coming out. I think the boys need to remember to talk like a lady. Don't go out after dark without your male escort. That's a good one. Got to have somebody to protect you. This is the one I love the most. Don't scratch a match on the seat of your bloomers. So obviously these ladies smoked, or their male escort did. Or their male escort lit their cigarette for them. And I'm sure many of you have seen that famous picture of the pro cyclists all sitting on the side of the road in the middle of a race having a cigarette, because they believed that smoking was actually energizing and good for you, thanks to the Marlboro Man and many other characters in advertising. All right, we're coming up on our last one of these sets, and you can kind of see where this is going. This next one is probably going to be the one that's going to challenge you the most, because we really don't spend a lot of time at 80 cadence. So I want you to do these at 80. You're going to shift probably one gear harder than where you were for the last effort. So somewhere around your big ring 17. And it's going to look exactly like the last one did. It's going to be 30 seconds at 80, trying to hold that effort around the same location that you were for the last two sets. So if you were getting into bottom of zone 4, even top of zone 4, go to that same place again. So go ahead, big ring, find it. Find that gear. 80 is what we're looking for. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Let's go. Might take you a little while to dial it in. It always does on the first one. And just like before, if you're at 79, that's fine. We just want you to be close to 80 as you can without going over it. 3, 2, nice and easy. Stay on top of your pedals this time. Here we go. 3, 2, back to 80. Want these all to look the same, just like the previous two sets. Holding steady. 3, 2, nice and easy. Work on your bike face for these. 3, 2, right into it. Now the body's really warmed up. 3, 2, nice and easy. Stay strong. Keep your head in the game. 3, 2, here we go. Feel that core working through this. Keep those shoulders down. Relaxing that upper body. 3, 2, coming up on halfway. Halfway to go. 3, 2, let's go. I like the concentration. Everybody's focused. Three, two, nice and easy. Time is ticking. 3, 2, let's go. We're going to make some good trainer art tonight. Three, two, nice and easy. 2 left. Something to look forward to. Three, two, let's go. Nice and solid now. You've been here before. You know exactly what to do. 3, 2. Coming up on 1 to go. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Three, two, last one. Nice and solid. Hold on to it. 5 to go. 2, 1. Stay in the gear. Almost done. 3, 2. Small ring. Easy gear. Woo! Nice recovery. Take this in. Get closer to the bottom of that water bottle. All right. What else do they have to say? Don't appear in public until you have learned to ride well. So I don't think they had trainers back then. So I'm not sure what you were supposed to do to teach yourself how to ride if you weren't allowed to go out in public. That was a challenging one. I have to do a little bit more research on that one. Don't appear to be up on records or record smashing. This is sporty. So if you go do a fondo, you must be sporty. If you go do a race, you must be sporty. So I think we're all a little sporty. I kind of like that. That's kind of a funny one in a way. All right. Just like we started, we're going to kind of finish. So you're done with the 30-second sets, but we're still going to keep to that 30-second rule. What's going to happen here is we're going to do 6 minutes. since 6 seemed to be the amount of time for the efforts tonight. And those 6 minutes are going to be 30 seconds standing, 30 seconds seated. And then that will be how we close out this workout. So you're going to get another 30 seconds or so. What I want you to do is I want you to be, for the effort, you don't have to go there yet, big ring 15. And what I want you to start to do is, with each standing effort, I want you to get a little bit faster with each one. So if you have a metric that you can use, be it power, speed, even cadence, or just your rate of perceived exertion, I want you with each 30-second effort to get a little faster. So you're working a little harder with each one. Then you're going to sit down for 30 seconds as a rest, but I want you to stay in the gear that you're in. So it's not going to be much of a rest, unfortunately. All right, so find that big ring. Get yourself to the 15. Remember, you're going to see about 3 cogs underneath your chain if you look back. The first one, just get your legs about you. 3, 2, 1. Find your metric, whatever you're going to use. We want to build these. So if you go a little slower for this one, that's okay. That's what would happen if you were building an effort, let's say in a race. You would hold back a little. 3, 2, sitting down. Whatever cadence you can hold here. It can be a recovery, even if you slow your cadence down. No slower than 45 though. If you go to 50, the next one, I want you to go a little harder than that first one. 3, 2, standing up. Even if you're just listening to your bike, you hear your cadence kind of revving up a little faster. Right over that saddle, hips over your ankles, not leaning too far forward. 3, 2, sitting down. Yep, not much rest in this gear. Use the upward part. Keep those feet light during this rest part period. Coming up on number 3. A little harder. 3, 2, standing up. Holding that. Even pedal strokes. Three, 2, sit back down. Halfway there. Three more to go. Then you get to cool down, get a shower, have your recovery, dinner, and you'll feel good tomorrow. 3, 2, let's go. Only 3 left, so keep building them. Don't forget to use the upward part. Three, 2, sit back down. Take a drink if you need it. Only 2 to go. Solid, these last 2. Make them the best ones. Last ones are the best ones. 3, 2, here we go. Nice and steady. Almost there. 3, 2, sit back down. 1 left. Woo! What do you have left? Find it. Here we go. 3, 2, last 30 seconds. Make it solid. Ten to go. 5, come on. 3, 2, 1. Stay in that gear. No small ring yet. Woo! Got the heart rate up on that. Stick with it. Finish out the effort. 3, 2, small ring, easy gear. Bring that cadence up at least to 90. Want to get the legs going fast again. Woo! That was a tough one. Those were hard to do after those 3 solid efforts. With each minute, we're going to bring this cadence down a little bit. So super light now. I want you to really think about not using any muscles to let these legs spin around. Bring it down to 85. So imagine that you have that 45-pound flywheel just pulling your legs around. Or you can find that comfortable, no effort kind of feeling. So the legs can come down, start to recover. Heart rate comes down. Stop sweating. Finish up whatever's in your bottle. And I don't think the ladies had anything else to say. That was it. So 1895, they had a lot to say about cycling back then. Can you imagine what they would say about it now? Women wearing Lycra, bikes being super fast, bringing that cadence down even more, down to 80. No smoking when you're riding. I do have to admit, though, there was a guy, and I won't name any names, when we first came to New Jersey and we joined the bike club, there was a guy that rode with us. We'd stop at the rest stop in the middle of the ride, and he'd go off to the side and stand there and smoke a cigarette. It was really bizarre. But crazy part was he was a super strong cyclist and had tons of history as a really strong cyclist. So I guess there's different levels of fitness, even for those who smoke. All right, bring that cadence down even more, down to 80. I know it feels painfully slow to go 80. That's because you've gotten such great leg speed. And you've learned to build those little mitochondria so they know how to work. I don't know if I think I mentioned this before. I was talking about the Zwift Academy championships where they were giving to one male and one female a pro contract. That was one of the reasons they didn't take one of the guys, was because they thought his cadence was not developed enough. He was a young guy and he seemed to kind of mash the gears. One more minute we go, and then we'll call it a night. I like this one. I'll have to write to that triathlete that I stole it from and tell her that thanks for the workout. Can't wait to look at the files of people to see how consistent you were, what kind of art you created. Plus look at my own. Randy actually went out and rode today outside. He said it wasn't too bad. He was dressed comfortably, but of course the sun never came out until they were done. So it didn't feel like it was 45 or whatever they said it was going to be today. And I got a text from my nephew who said, "Hey, have you ridden outside at all lately?" And the answer was no. All right. Great workout, guys. Good job.